Car brands are brainwashing you to crave luxury. But how? Buckle up, because today we're peeling back the leather trim curtain on why your brain drools over that spirit of ecstasy, but scoffs at the huge H mark. Let's get one thing straight: nobody needs a car that massages your butt. But somehow, we want it. Desperately. Like, take my money and my soul levels of want. It's not just a coincidence, it's marketing, psychological warfare, champagne-scented manipulation. So how exactly do luxury car brands infiltrate our minds? Let's start with number 1, the status symbol trap. Car brands don't just sell vehicles, they sell identity. You're not just buying a machine with wheels, you're buying an idea of yourself. You're not buying a Mercedes, you're buying "I've made it" in chrome. It's a rolling resume that screams, "Look, Mom, no student debt," even if you still have some. You're not leasing a BMW, you're leasing main character energy. That car isn't just getting you from A to B, it's giving you a soundtrack, a spotlight, and a slow motion camera angle. They slap that badge on the hood and suddenly, you're not a guy who drives to work, you're an executive who conquers the freeway. Your 20-minute commute becomes a power move, even if you're just headed to pick up almond milk and cry in a parking lot. Because when that logo glints in the sun, you're no longer part of traffic, you're part of a tribe, a club, a curated image. It's not a car, it's a statement. It's like buying a king's throne, and once you're sitting on it, with the seat warmers on, subtle jazz playing, you don't just feel superior, you feel like the car finally sees you the way you see yourself. Important, impressive, untouchable. And that feeling, that's what the car brands are really selling. Number 2, commercials that feel like therapy sessions. Luxury car ads don't talk about fuel economy. Oh, no. That would be too pedestrian. Instead, they whisper sweet nothings to your soul. They know what you really need. And it's not better gas mileage, it's something far more seductive. Something that makes you feel like a human again. Wherever your journey takes you, reclaim your inner peace. Find balance in the chaos. Translation: this $90,000 car isn't just going to get you to your destination, it's going to heal your childhood trauma. It's going to wash away the stress of the office, your unspoken insecurities, your existential dread. All with a single turn of the key. This isn't a car, this is a sanctuary on wheels. And we eat it up. Why? Because it's not selling transportation, it's selling transcendence. It's selling the idea that buying this car will elevate you to a place of serenity and success. It's a gateway without leaving the freeway. You don't need a therapist, you need a Rolls Royce. Your 9-to-5 doesn't need to change. You just need a Range Rover to show you how powerful you truly are. In those 30 seconds of ad magic, you don't just see a car, you see your future self. Calm, collected, and perfectly in control. It's the ultimate bait and switch. Instead of your bank account taking a hit, it's your ego that gets a full tank. Number 3, touchscreens, scent diffusers, and the lie of innovation. You know what really screams luxury? Overcomplication. Why settle for a simple button when you can have a gesture recognition hologram? Why press a lever to adjust the seat when you can wave your hand and summon the perfect seating position from a machine that's definitely way smarter than you? And when it comes to AC, why just get cold air when you can choose between mountain mist and Cuban tobacco for your air vents? Oh yeah, because nothing says success like sitting in a car that smells like a blend of rugged wilderness and overpriced cigars. These features sound fancy, right? They promise you the world, a new level of luxury. But here's the catch. Half the time, they're just distractions wrapped in LED lights. Do you really need a 10-inch touchscreen to control your seat warmer? Can your hands not find a physical button to open the glove box without feeling like you're using a spaceship control panel? But that's the genius of it. It's not about practicality, it's about feeling important. It's about you sitting there, casually swiping through your holographic menus and thinking, yes, I'm in charge here. And yeah, maybe half the time you don't even use half of these features. But if it makes you feel like Tony Stark in traffic, you better believe it's working. You're not just driving anymore. You're commanding a high-tech spaceship that somehow still gets stuck in the same traffic jams as everyone else. But in that moment, you've got a flying car inside your head, even if it's just a glorified sedan with mood lighting. Number 4. The dealership illusion. Step into a luxury dealership and it's less car shop and more spa with sale quotas. It's like they took all the most soothing elements of a 5-star hotel and decided, yeah, let's turn this into a showroom for $500,000 cars. You walk in and bam, there's free cappuccino, espresso, maybe even a little macaroon if you're lucky. The air smells like a mix of leather and the faintest trace of wealth. Lounge music hums in the background, soft enough to keep you relaxed, but not so loud that you can't hear the subtle sales pitch forming in the air. Then someone calls you sir and actually means it, like really means it. Not sir in the awkward, I'm just here to do my job way, but in that special way where you feel like you've stepped into an exclusive club, a place where your bank account finally has the power to command the room. It's psychological theater. They're not just selling cars, they're selling an experience. They want you to feel like you've already arrived, as if the moment you walked through the door, you were suddenly part of an elite group. Because here's the thing, they know how this works. The goal is simple, make you feel like you're already rich, so your wallet starts acting like it too. You don't even need to sign the dotted line yet. You've already imagined yourself pulling out of the dealership in that sleek, shiny masterpiece, and suddenly, the idea of not getting that car feels almost unthinkable. In a space like that, you're not just buying a car, you're buying a lifestyle. You're buying a moment. And those free cappuccinos, they're not just caffeinating you, they're setting the stage for the most expensive decision of your life. Number 5. The affordable luxury scam. Here's where it gets sneaky. They dangle entry-level models in front of you like a designer brand selling keychains. It's the ultimate bait and switch. You think you're stepping into a world of luxury, and hey, maybe you are, but it's the light version, the starter pack of luxury cars. You get the badge, you get the vibe, you get the illusion of exclusivity, but what you don't get is that luxury engine under the hood. Surprise, your $500,000 luxury car has the same engine as a mid-tier Hyundai or a Kia. It's like wearing a Rolex. That's really just a $20 watch with a logo swap. It's brand name trickery at its finest. But your neighbors don't know that. They just see the logo and immediately think, wow, they've got it all together. You're not driving a regular car anymore, you're driving an image. And honestly, that's half the game. At the end of the day, luxury cars aren't just about speed or comfort, they're about psychology. It's about creating an experience that makes you believe that by owning one of these machines, you've leveled up, that you're more important, more valuable, more worthy. It's a carefully crafted illusion designed to make you feel like you've reached the top. But the joke is, the real hustle isn't in the horsepower, it's in the perception of success. The real trick is getting you to believe that a car can make you feel powerful enough to take on the world. And that, my friends, is the ultimate hustle. But hey, if your leather seats come with a side of serotonin, a personal soundtrack, and a vague sense of achievement, maybe the brainwashing wasn't so bad after all. If you like this dive into luxury delusion, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and tell us in the comments what's the most ridiculous luxury car feature you've ever seen. Seriously, someone out there put a Swarovski crystal on a gear shifter. See you next time, and remember, sometimes the real flex is in knowing exactly what you want and why you want it. It could be keeping your 2004 Toyota to save up for a house, or buying that Rolls Royce just because you can. You only live once.